Yeah, it's time for more. Let's play Golden Sun. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here. This place sounds scary, but there's treasure here, so it's all good. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's a mimic. Okay, so that was kind of, you know, silly and pointless. That's not even a ladder I can climb up. That is a gap I can't cross unless I jump across it. That's a door I can't go into. Man, this boat, it's all like destroyed and stuff. And Deadbeard out of nowhere, hi! So, this guy is the optional boss man guy person thing who is somehow stronger than the final boss of this here game. As a result, this is why I'm fighting him, you know, second. Because, you know, that's just how I do things. Just how I do things. I'm gonna start off by buffing myself up a little bit. I mean, that seems like a good idea to me, but might not be a good idea to other people. I honestly don't know. You never know. Sometimes buffing yourself up is pretty great. He rose his defense, and also he's resistant to water, so cutting edge was kinda silly. Kind of silly. He just rose his attack by a whole lot, and actually, honestly, that makes me a tiny bit worried. So, just so we're clear. I guess that means he's weak to fire? Maybe? I don't know. I'm the guy who's just here doing the thing. I'm gonna boost my defense or whatever. Ivan, you know, I'm not even sure what the best strategy for you to do would even be. So, you know, let's try to poison you. Oh, you're weak to earth. With you being weak to earth, that gives me possible ideas, maybe. Maybe. I have to figure it out. Oh no! Freeze Prism! You're basically just throwing a bunch of chunks of ice at me, and actually it kind of hurt a little bit, maybe. So, yes. Yes. Oh, and you attack twice. Okay. We're clear about the things of the world. So, now that we have gotten that out of the way, and now that we know he's weak to earth, we can, like, murder him or something. I don't know. At this point, to be perfectly honest, it's probably just easier for Isaac to do a basic attack. Ivan, you know, Ivan, you're just kinda there, sadly. So, that's pretty cool. Here comes the Titan Blade, stabbing the guy in the face, and also his boat. I mean, I love stabbing boats. It seemed like the thing to do, at least in my head. I mean, sometimes you don't gain a lot from stabbing boats, but other times you do gain quite a fair bit. Mia's gonna pretty much be spending this entire fight wishing everybody pretty well. That might be a pun, maybe. I'm not even 100% sure on that. Can I use any of you? Okay, well, there's really no point because he's resistant to water, so I might as well just go ahead and attack. I could go down to Ninja, because I think if I go down to Ninja, he's like, yeah, I think Isaac gets like a bunch of physical earth attacks, so it might just be possibly in my best interest to go ahead and do that. Man, Ivan, you just don't got a whole lot going for you, do you? That's the sad thing about this setup, is Ivan kind of gets the raw end of the stick, as I've said before. So, you know, saying it again is actually relatively redundant. Relatively so. I mean, because it just kind of is. Man, you did like a whole bunch of damage there, guy, but at the same time, also not. Man, 16 damage when I use Flash. That's actually somewhat scary. Not even gonna lie. Well, Mia doesn't have to heal this turn, but what else is Mia really gonna do, honestly? I don't even know. She can't use any Jin, because otherwise that would just not work too well. Is Dole gonna work? You know, I think it's worth trying, because Mia's attack isn't gonna do that much. It's not gonna do that much. Garrett, go ahead and just attack. Alright, so, Punji. I don't recall, actually. Mostly because it's a multiple enemy attack, and I guess I was thinking of, like, Death Plunge or something. But, yeah, I mean, I can try it. I'll just go with Punji Trap. Because, you never know. I mean, he's weak to Earth. Hopefully that means he'd, you know, be able to actually... No, actually, you know what? I'm going to go back to Samurai and, like, be the greatest guy. Okay, well... Dole did absolutely nothing. This is why I never usually use attacks like that, because for the most part, they don't help at all. It's kind of sad, actually. It really is, indeed, kind of sad. You know, I never understood why lots of these games, like these RPG games and whatnot, have all these status effect-inducing attacks and everything. But yet, you know, it's just... They're not useful, because they're almost always, like... They almost always never work. I realize, like, you know, bosses, it kind of makes sense to a point, but that's pretty much the one guy you'd ever want to do that to, because, I mean, bosses, they're tough, man, you know? They're difficult and stuff. Why would you put a random enemy to sleep if you can kill it in, like, 2 hits anyway? It's kind of pointless, you know? It's just one of those things, and yet, if you could put the boss to sleep, then hey, that's a bunch of free turns that you could wail on the guy for a while. And it'd be pretty great, I have to say. I keep forgetting Garrett actually can heal too. And he might want to, because I'm a little lower on the health than I'd want to be. So, yes, just gonna kind of keep using Bane a whole lot. I'm gonna hope that it eventually poisons him, but obviously it's not going to. I noticed that, I think Punji Trap did more damage than just the basic attack that Isaac can do. But, I mean, Titan Blade will come out occasionally and actually be, you know, pretty super sweet. Oh no, all of my stats are going back to normal. I should probably do something about that, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Yes, everybody attack. Isaac, we need you to give me all that angel spear and everything, because you're a crazy guy. Probably should go ahead and resist. At the same time, I mean, Isaac has his own version of resist, which I'm pretty sure is better, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just gonna let Ivan keep doing what he's doing for the most part. Yeah. Samurai class, man, you know, it's pretty great. The sad part about it is mostly because I'm gonna be, like, focusing a lot of time on Isaac casting buffs, and that means it's also time that he's not going to be attacking. So, that is the sad part about the thing. About the thing. Is it about the thing? I don't know. I just don't know. Can I even use... I can't use any of the Jin. I might as well just attack, because honestly, I don't really have much of a choice. I keep looking at, like, all my Synergy as if I've, like, forgotten everything. It's kind of silly, I have to say. Nobody's healing Ivan, actually. I just realized. Probably should apply yourself there, Garrett, and make yourself, like, I don't know, useful or whatever. He seems to do the Synergy attacks more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and assume he's going to continue that trend. But at the same time, he seems to do that jump attack at me occasionally, and it's kind of silly. Can't help but notice that seemed to do about the same as resist, which means, you know, that was kind of super important that I did that there. Oh, hey, cool, wasting all of my turns. You are not a nice guy, you know that? You know, are you aware that your current actions are not very nice? Because I don't think you are aware of such a thing. Yeah, like, resist is basically the same thing. What the heck, man? What the heck, man? Why is, like, Demon Spear so much better than Impact, and yet resist is basically the same? That's just silly sauce. Sauce that's made of literally silly. It's pretty fantastic, actually. Man, you know, I know this guy, he's pretty tough, and, you know, I bet he could beat him up or something. I don't know. But I'm not gonna call that guy, because that would just be cheating, you know? Just be cheating. I don't want to cheat, alright? I do not. I would never ever in a million years cheat. Ever. Why would I cheat? You know, cheating is wrong, okay? It reminds me of cheetahs, and cheetahs are just wrong, you know? I mean, seriously, nothing could possibly be that fast. Nothing, alright? Come on. Those cheetahs, they're obviously cheating. I mean, that's why they're named as such. You thought it was just a name that came out of nowhere? Well, no, it wasn't. They were named like that because they're cheaters. That's the only the only logical conclusion I could possibly come to in this particular situation. Obviously, because, you know, there's no other conclusion whatsoever. So, yes, this guy standing there with his sword and his armor, and then he's also red for some reason. Man, why are you like Mr. Redbone guy? Also, why is Ivan dying, and why did you just get rid of all my status buffs? You are a meanie pants. Your pants, they're mean! That was actually a sneeze, by the way. In case you weren't aware of why I was so loud there for a second, man. That was like a stealth sneeze, man. Well, I mean, not really, because it was audible. But you know, you know. No, you probably don't, do you? Probably don't. Hey, Ivan, I bet you'd like to live. I would take a guess that maybe, just maybe, you would enjoy the idea of living. Possibly. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Ivan is a mysterious individual. His motives are not entirely known to the world. It's a sad day. Oh, that's right. Mia's attacks are kind of silly. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing that conveniently didn't hit Ivan, because that could have ended badly for everyone involved, especially Ivan. Okay, everyone's dying. It's pretty fantastical. I should probably consider doing something about that at this point in time. So much so that I'm going to go ahead and double wish. Alright, so now that I've done that, I can go ahead and do that, and then I can go ahead and set Bane. Man, I think Bane is supposed to poison the enemies, but thus far I've had absolutely no, like, real chance to even do such a thing. So, yeah, that's the sad part. You know, I remember this guy being tough, but you know what? He's not really doing that much that I would even really consider to be tough. He's just kind of attacking a whole lot and doing a whole bunch of damage. It's like, oh man, he does a lot of damage. That is scary, Sauce. Man, Sauce is often scary. I don't even know. Why do people say Sauce? Like, I've never understood that. Why is it always like, oh man, this is awesome Sauce? Like, who came up with that, even? That just seems silly to me. Like, is it just because it kind of sounds similar? I mean, if that's the only reason, it's kind of weird, because, like, it really almost doesn't. I don't know. This slang, it confuses and confounds me, and puzzles me, and other synonyms, to name a few. So, yes. This guy is standing there watching me heal. What a freak. I'm going to throw a sword at his face. So, yeah, he seems to be doing a lot of status buffs, to the point where, in case you didn't notice there, he rose his attack by 0, because he's using impact way too much. Come to think of it, I know you can use, the status upping things as many times as you want, but if you use it too much, it starts to do less and less, until it does 0. I don't know if I've ever even really, like, shown that. Well, you know, I guess I could right now, possibly, maybe. I mean, look, I'm gonna raise my attack again. I think it might reset the time it lasts. I don't know. Or did he use break? Actually, come to think of it, I think he used break, so it really doesn't make a difference. Wish I had thought of that sooner, because that means I am not resistant anymore. Oh, his resistance returned to normal. I was I was thinking of me for a second, and it kind of confused me, because it's like, dude, why is my resistance normal? This is not right. It's not right. No, I don't want to use Magic Shield. I want to use Protector. I need to protect myself from the elements of Deadbeard. Why is his beard dead, honestly? It doesn't even look like he has a beard. Why are pirates always named after their beards? That's a silly name. If his name is Deadbeard, then man, he must be a very strange pirate. To have, you know, a dead beard. That's silly. Also, you know, I spent like that entire turn trying to buff myself up, which obviously went super well. Obviously. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and do it again, wasting yet another turn here, just so we can survive better, maybe. Isaac is actually kind of losing a bunch of synergy points real quick here. It kind of worries me in a way. Man, that guy has a lot of defense. If Mia's only doing 26. That's kind of crazy. Uh-oh, Ivan, you might be in trouble, buddy. Ivan, your HP is yellow. That's not good. Like, at all, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply some Ivans. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Well, Ivan is kind of in a situation here. He doesn't have any healing items. This would probably be the one occasion where I'd want to use a healing item, but he doesn't have any. Probably because I consolidated all of them out of his inventory. What a sad day. Indeed. Why did I even do that? Because I assume, you know, he's just gonna attack me or something, and then it's not gonna end well for everybody involved. It's not. Yeah, or he could cast Ward and raise his defense and whatnot. Well, you know. Yeah, see, look at that, look at that. See, if Garrett had not healed him, he would have been dead-faced. That would have been sad. I needed to do something about my synergy, but at the same time, I can't help but notice that he's probably getting closer and closer to death. I mean, he's already dead. I mean, that's because he's, you know, he's a ghost pirate of some kind or whatever he is. I'm not even really 100% positive on what he is. We can pretend, I suppose. We can always pretend. I'm gonna use Eruption for lack of anything better to do. And then I can use Titan Blade and stab his face. And that's not gonna kill him. And then Mia's going to attack for whatever amount of damage. And Ivan's probably gonna die now. Because he's still alive. Man, Ivan, you're holding up pretty well for being the weakest. It's pretty great. Alright, so his defense is back to normal. That's awesome. It's awesome. Let's go ahead and double wish again. Because I don't have a whole lot of options here, actually. Oh, hey, you're not supposed to dodge me. That's rude, man. Why would you do that, man? Isaac put so much effort into attempting to attack you, and you just sit there and jump casually out of the way. That's rude, man. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come on, buddy, why? Why? You're like ruining Isaac's self-esteem here, and that's just unforgivable. Okay? Come on. Eat a sword. Please. Now you're ruining Mia's self-esteem. She can't help it she has blue hair. Come on. You're just the like rudest guy right now. Goodness. So this is a fight that's going on and on and on, my friends. And however that song goes, I honestly don't even remember or care. So yeah, you know, this is a boss fight. He's kind of just standing there taking a whole bunch of damage, and I'm kind of just standing here doing pretty much the same, but at the same time dishing out the damage. You know, we're kind kind of dishing out damage at a pretty even pace here, except he isn't healing himself, unlike me. So, you know, it's just a thing to note here. It is indeed a thing to note, I mean, because, you know, if you don't note these kind of things, it's going to be a little bit silly. Speaking of silly, I can't help but notice that, running out of synergy points here. In fact, let's have Mia go ahead and attack, and then Garrett can kind of heal for the moment. See if I can outlast this guy here pretty quick. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. So, ward again. Why you put a ward on? You're not very nice, man. You're just some guy made of red bones. And then armor, and it's great. And oh no, all my stats return to normal. That's not a good thing at all. Gonna have to fix that, man. Gonna have to fix that. Let's at least get the attack buff going here. Ivan's gonna go first, sadly, but that's okay. It's quite alright, Ivan. It's quite alright. Oh man, if only I could actually drown this guy, but no, he's gonna break me instead. Sounds painful. And yet somehow my HP is unaffected. You know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but simply breaking just does absolutely nothing. Makes you look kinda silly, guy. Makes you look kinda silly. Alright, so I can do this again. I can do this all day. At least until my synergy runs out. Once my synergy runs out, then I guess I'm gonna have to stop. But until that point, we can just kind of keep on going. Mia's the only one that attacked that round. I am the greatest guy, obviously. It's one of those occasions. I know that you can get break, you know, as a synergy. I don't know which classes actually get that though. I have no idea. Mia, see, I'm having confliction Mia here, because it's sort of like, hey, she's doing all the healing and running out of synergy as a result, but her attack is abysmal, so it's sort of like, oh man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's why I'm asking you, the viewer, who can't possibly answer me because you're watching this in the future, whereas I'm playing this in the past. It's kind of a silly thing, actually, when you think about it. Oh, hey, look, he's dead. Yay! I am the winnerist. It's pretty great. And then everybody leveled up a whole bunch or something, and then I got Water of Life, and yay. Oh, but there's a treasure chest here. What could possibly be our reward? We got Demon Mail. It's a letter to a demon, and we're gonna have to go deliver it, and then he'll be all happy. He'll be all like, hey, man, thanks for delivering my letter. I might not eat you after all. And then we will smile and walk away. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic, I assure you that that is exactly what's going to happen. Also, it may or may not be armor. So, yes. What does it do, anyway? Drops wind resistance. That's kind of strange, I have to say. Well, Garrett's the one that has curse protection, so it makes sense to give it to him. What is he? Oh, he's got boost agility and resist. Well, this is like the opposite, basically. Well, if I give it to him, and like replace it with the water. Well, I didn't mean to equip it, but yeah. See, like I wanna. It doesn't even seem to have, like, any particular difference, really, so I'm just gonna... Oh, why can't I... Well, now that's just weird. Why can I equip it even though I had this on, and... What? I'm confused now. Really, Okay, alright, unless this is just not cursed, in which case, except I thought it was cursed. I remember there being something that, like, was cursed and it didn't actually say anything. There's the Demon Axe. Man, I'm all confused now. Let's just go deliver that mail. Seriously now. Garrett's wearing it like some kind of armor. That's just silly. Well, this episode has been pretty long, I suppose, and I'm just making it longer by rambling here at the end. So hey, you know, next time we're gonna go. Well, I mean, I'm gonna off-screen beating the final boss again, and then we can keep going from there. Last episode and whatnot, man. It's already ending pretty soon here. That's kind of sad, you know. It's kind of sad. Oh well. I mean, technically, we're not done yet. There's always, you know, the second game. Eventually, at some point. Oh man, that was the longest staircase in the world. Longer than Bowser's endless flight of stairs. Somehow. So yeah, how do I get out of here exactly? Because that's possibly important. Yes, if you want to get out of here, you gotta run over here. Hopefully not get any random encounters and touch this pink tornado. Because the pink tornado, you can even use douse if you want to, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why you would, because, it just means fighting the guy. Wow, I'm here? Isn't this the town that's, like, north of the desert, so now I have to go through the entire desert again? Oh, man, this is gonna be fun! I will see you, back after the final boss. Yes. See you later, goodbye.